Hello, Miami. You're watching 305 Sports Now, your home podcast and channel for all things Miami sports related. I am Will.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Sunday and welcome to 305 Sports Now. Thank you so much for watching, those of you listening out there and watching as well. It has been a pretty interesting week, I would say, for football here in Miami. As we know, the Miami Dolphins are out, and a lot of chatter has been going on about Mike McDaniel, Tua Tagovailoa, etc. But I really want to focus on the Miami Hurricanes. So the Miami Hurricanes have had a pretty solid week as far as transfer portal goes. As far also as far as just players attempt possibly coming and rumors as well. So, for example, the Miami Hurricanes picked up Michelle Powell, all right, the talented defensive back out of the Washington Huskies that finished second place in winning a national championship. Rumors about their offensive tackle, Nate Kalepo, coming to the Canes as well. That'll be a huge gift for the Canes, especially with Javion Cohen entering the NFL draft. But I really want to talk about is a guy that has been mentioned, but I don't think has been talked about enough. We've talked about wide receivers in the transfer portal, but we really haven't focused on this guy as much. Canes fans, yes, but not at the national level. Like we've talked about Isaiah Bond. We talked about the kid out of Texas A&M. But the one I really want to talk about is Leland Smith. Yes, Leland Smith. Leland Smith is one of the top wide receivers coming out of junior college this year, and he has entered the transfer portal and is in line for services. And the Canes are really looking at him and are really after him to make him a member of the wide receiving core for the Miami Hurricanes. Now, this kid is absolutely talented. He will make a great replacement for Colby Young, who decided to go to the University of Georgia. But this kid checks everything. Check. When it comes to the measurables, let me tell you why. 6'5", 205 pounds. But he's not just tall and big. He's also very fast. He's been clocked in his 40-yard dash at 4.4 as well. In 9 games played over in Fulton College. He's out of Houston, Texas, by the way, but he played in California. 9 games played, 655 yards receiving, 9 touchdowns, averages 72 yards per game, and also 25 yards per catch. All right, unbelievable. If you look at this kid's huddle video, it's absolutely insane. As you look at it, as you see in the graphic, his measurables are amazing. He's a beast at 50-50 balls. So if he's on one-on-one man coverage, Cam Ward is going to love throwing to this kid because he is going to eat up the cornerback that is covering him. Right, 50-50 balls. He's absolutely dynamite. He could actually also create separation. He's not just a guy that will line up with you and then go for a jump on. No. He could get away from defenders as well. Great at preventing the jam. Absolutely strong as well. Very difficult to bring down, to say the least. Okay, so this is a kid that also has pretty good footwork as well. Can find space as well in the offense and the field. So if there's a zone situation, he can actually help his quarterback out, not just with size, but also his football IQ. Kevin Beard is really going after this kid, and I could absolutely see why the Miami Hurricanes want this kid on their roster. Great boundary receiver, will set the boundaries and will definitely be dangerous, especially in the red zone, because who's going to cover that guy? All right, fade routes, the pylon, boom, touchdown. Okay, so how can he help the Canes? Okay, I already mentioned great replacement for Colby Young, right, as well. He will be a great weapon for Cam Ward. Cam Ward, who is coming in here because he wants to improve his NFL draft stock, and I totally can understand why, as on the roster right now with guys like Ray Joseph, Robbie Washington, Xavier Restrepo, Jacoby George, and then of course you have the young guys like Nikar, Chance Robinson, and also Jeremiah. I'm sorry, Jeremiah. I almost said Jeremiah Trader, JoJo Trader as well, Josiah Trader to be exact. This is a very good receiving core. The offensive line is very good, so it'll allow someone like Leland Smith to be able to get open because the O-line will allow the quarterback time. So Cam Ward is going to eat, I believe, this season. If all things fall into place, he will have a very solid season as the Canes quarterback, and also Leland Smith will do very well as a wide receiver as well as the other guys. Because the one thing about Cam Ward is that he didn't have the offensive line that he's going to have here in Miami. So that's going to be very good. Another thing, going back to Leland Smith, I also want to say that again, red zone target, stretching the field as well, ability to break tackles is insane. It's basically like throwing to a tight end, right? So he has the ability to break tackles. He can run away from guys as well. He can block as well. He can get off his jams. He's got great footwork. He's lethal in man coverage because 50-50 balls, he's going to win most of the time because of his height alone. We saw what Johnny Wilson did for Florida State being 6'7". Now we can see what Leland Smith could do for the Canes, right, as well, being at least 6'5", but with a more versatile wide receiver group that could take attention away, not just from him. All right, because the wide receiving core that we have now, all right, not you can't double everybody as far as receivers go. If you leave someone in man coverage or open, they will do some damage if they can, especially if they can get separation as well. So Cam Ward is going to have a lot of toys to play with. What do I project? Well, with enrollment about to start, okay, there's a good chance that Leland will not sign, all right, or not be able to be on campus at the time. There's about 3 days left before everything shuts down. So I would expect Leland Smith to probably commit to the Canes after spring ball, and maybe, or if not him, maybe some other wide receivers as well, as a transfer portal will reopen again after spring ball. But the bottom line is, I do think that this is a kid that it's a match made in heaven with him and the Miami Hurricanes, and this is a kid that the Canes want because he will stretch the field. And he's also going to be pretty much a red zone threat as well. We have some red zone threats. I believe in to utilize them well this past season. I do think that this kid, will be definitely a red zone threat that we will utilize because why not? All right, why not? 6'5", 205, power and speed. You can't beat that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, straight to the point. Okay. I am working on some things as well for the show. So thank you so much for your wonderful support. If you like what you heard, please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe to 305 Sports Now. Once again, I will stay safe. God bless. See you soon. Go Canes. Bye-bye, guys. Take care.